Now, can you be able to see my screen?
Yes.
Now,
Yes.
today, I want us to look at something different from whatever we were looking at last week. You see, in this table, see this table here, it is a table of place values. Now, most students tend to confuse between place value and total value. Now, for example, the last test one exam that I had sent on our Google Classroom, some of you were confusing between the place value and the total value. Instead of giving us the total value of a number, you are giving us the place value, and that one led to direct failure because you cannot score. There is a difference between a place value and a total value. Now, let's take, for example, let me write this number here, 4,202. 202. Now, what is the place value of 4 in that digit, Barbara? Barbara, what is the yes, Ayak, what is the place value of 4 in that digit? Ayak? Ayak, your hand is up, so unmute yourself and tell us the place value of 4 in this digit, 4,202. What is the place value of 4? Ayak?
Thousands.
Ayak?
Thousands.
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 The place value of 4 is 1,000. Now, how did you arrive at thousands? How did you arrive at thousands, Ayak?
When you find a
Because
to cut off, then that
the value, the place value after 200 is 4,000, and
the cut off
after 100 is thousands.
plants. Allow me.
Okay, that one is a good trial. Cyril, what do you have to say about the place value of 4 in that digit?
That 4 is in the place value of thousands.
Yeah, thousands. Now, it is very simple. When you are doing place value, you should bear in mind that it should be in words, not in figures. Now, for example, this is 2. So here is what we call ones. The place value here is ones. Now, when it comes to 0 here, the place value is tens. Now, when it comes to 2 here, you say the 2 here is in the place value of hundreds. Then the last digit here, 4, is in the place value of thousands. Like that. So 2 is ones, 0 is tens, 2 is hundreds, and 4 is thousands. Now, that is the place value. Place. The place of 4 in this digit is in the place of thousands. Now, how about the total value of 4 in that same digit? Total value of 4? Total value of 4, Barbara? What is the total value of 4 in that number? Barbara, what's the total value of 4 in 4,202? Okay. Barbara, can you try? What do you think? What do you think? Cyril?
4,000.
4,000. Yeah. Now, when it comes to total value, total value, we write in digits. Now, in this case, we want the total value of 4, the digit 4. Now, digit 4 is here. So the total value, you simply write 4, then the remaining digits, you turn them into zeros. You turn them into zeros. And that's how we are saying the total value in this case of 4 is 4,000. You write 4,000, 4,000. So the total value 4,000, but the place value, the place is thousands. The place is thousands. Now, if, for example, you are to be looking for the place value of the first two, we have these two and we have these two. So we have this 2 that is in the place value of ones, here ones, and we have this 2 that is in the place value of hundreds. Now, for you to get the total value of these 2 here, that is in the place of hundreds, you simply write 2, then the other digits, you turn them to zeros. And you'll have the place value of 2 in this case being, the total value of 2 in this case being 200. So there is a difference between place value and total value. Now, today's work on this table here, you can see we have this decimal point here. We have this decimal point here. You see the decimal point here. Now, when you're given a number with a decimal point and you are to identify the place value, you should be very keen because before the decimal point, we have ones going to your left. So ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, this direction. Then after the decimal point, going to your right, we have tenth. So you start with the tenth, 100, 1,000, in that order, So in this case, for example, we have, just a minute. We have this number 1.34, and you are to find the total value or the place value of any of the numbers given in that figure. So you should be very keen not to give the wrong choice. Now, write the total length when there are 10 stickers and 100 stickers in the table below. Now, you see, in this case, we are talking of 1.34. 1.34. You see, 1.34. And we have said before the decimal place, this is 1. So before the decimal place, this is ones. This is ones. Now, after the decimal place, the next number, this one 3, it becomes 10. 3 becomes 10 as the place value. Then this one will be 100. This one will be 100. So that is the trick I wanted you guys to master. So after the 100, the next digit will be 1,000, then tens of thousands, then hundreds of thousands, in that order, up to the last digit that will be in a given figure. Now, let's also look at another example, just very fast, another example. If a number is multiplied by 10, the decimal point moves 1 place to the right. You see, for example, you see here, if a number is multiplied by 10, If a number is multiplied by 10, the decimal place moves 1 place to the right. This is the right direction. This one is the left direction. So if a number is multiplied by 10, the decimal place moves. The decimal place moves 1 to the right. For example, we have 1.34 multiplied by 10. What will be our answer? The point is here. Cyril, what will be 1.34 times 10? Cyril, what will be 1.34 times 10? Cyril? Okay, Barbara, try.
13.
Not 13, come up again. It is 1.34 times 10. What do you get?
134.
No,
13.4.
yeah, you get 13.4 because we are saying, you see, if a number is multiplied by 10, the decimal point moves 1 place to the right. And I've told you guys the right direction is this one to the right, and this one is the left. So if we were to multiply here, we are doing 1.34 multiplied by 10. You see, this decimal place will move 1 step to the right, and you'll have your answer as 13.4. 13.4 will be your answer. So you should be keen when dealing with decimal numbers. Now, if a number is multiplied by 100, the decimal place moves 2 places to the right. 2 places. Now, we have 1.34. We are multiplying it by 100. What do we get, Cyril? Cyril, what do we get? Cyril, speak up, unmute yourself. Cyril, unmute yourself.
134.
Yeah, 134. 134. We have said when a number is multiplied by 100, the decimal place moves 2 times, 2 places. So we were here at 1.34 times 100. So it goes 1, then 2 up to here. Now, the reason why we are moving 2 places is because of the 2 zeros in the 100. And the reason we are moving 1 place here in 10 is because of the 1 0 in the 10. So in this case, 1.34 multiplied by 100, you'll end up getting 134. You'll end up getting 134. Are we together up to there? Are you together? So if you are to multiply a number by 1,000, then the decimal place will have to move 3 places to the right. Always the decimal moves to the right, not to the left. The decimal moves to the right and not to the left. Now, let's answer the following questions. I want you see, write the numbers when 23.47 is multiplied by 10. Sorry about that. I think it was some instability in the network, So I was saying, just a minute, I wanted us to try something. Now, you see this, I want us to try this. One, you do this one, exercise here. Do this exercise here. Write the numbers when 23.47 is multiplied by 10 and 100. So you do it, then you share your answer on the chart, on the chart. So you have, let's say, Just do the first one, this one. Just do this one. And share your answers on the chat. I want you to do 23.7 times 10 and 23.47 times 100. I want to see your answers on the chat. So you can write it down. You can write it down. I've not seen your answers on the chat. If you're done, just write 23.47 times 10, what do you get? 23.47 times 100, what do you get? Cyril? Cyril,
Yes.
are you done?
Yes.
I have not seen your answer on the chat box. Ayak?
Yes.
So there is mulch and the
Are you done?
color as compost. Now, this one
Yes.
is not a
I haven't seen your answer on the chat box. Okay, I've seen one. For who is this? The next one, Raymond. Okay. Yeah, keep the answers coming. Keep the answers coming. 234.7. Barbara, Sawa, that is okay. 2,347. All right. Yeah, I can see people are scoring. Yeah, here you don't need to think too much. You just have to apply the knowledge and the technique of moving the decimal one place or moving the decimal two places. I've seen for Raymond, I've seen Barbara, I've seen Greg, I've seen Ayak, I've not seen yours. Cyril. Okay, Ayak, I've seen yours. Cyril, I've not seen yours. Okay, there it is. There it goes, sawa sawa. So it is as simple as ABC. It is simple as ABC. It is simple as ABC. Now, I am still insisting. In the event you are to do place values and total values, before the decimal place, we have the normal ones, the ones, tens, hundreds. But after the decimal place, now you start doing 10. That is 1 over 10, 100, 1 over 100, 1,000, in that order, in that order, in that order. Are we there? Now, for example, the rules. What rules are there when doing this? For example, if you are to use 296. You see, write the decimal points of numbers that are 1/10 of 296 and 1/100 of 296. It simply means you have to divide. You have to take 296, you divide it with 10, then you take 296, you divide it with 100. And that's why we are saying here, you see, this is 1/10. This is 1/100. Now, this is 296. So, write the decimal points of numbers that are 1/10 of this. So, when you talk of 296 divided by 10, what will be your answer? 296 divided by 10, what will be your answer? Yes, Ayak?
29.6.
29.6. Good. Now, here comes another rule, another technique that you guys should master. Remember, in the multiplication, we were moving the decimal place one place to the right. Now, in this case, because it's division, you move it one place to the left. So we are assuming it is here. So if you divide by 10, it will be 29.6 here. So you will have 29.6. These are the rules for multiplication and division of numbers to the decimal points. Now, when you divide the same number, 296 divided by 100, what will you get? What will you get, Raymond?
$2.96.
Good, 2.96. Why are we getting 2.96? We are getting 2.96 because we have said the decimal place is initially here. So because we are dividing by 100, it has to move 2 places to the left. 2 places to the left. And that's why we are ending up having 2.96. Now, you can do the reverse to see if your answers are correct. Now, to multiply 29.6 times 10, you just have to move the decimal 1 to the right, 1 place to the right. To multiply 2.96 with 100, you have to move the decimal place 2 places to the right. So we'll have 1, 2. So when you are dividing numbers, you move the decimal place from the right to the left according to the number you have been given. If it is 1/10, 10th position, you divide by 10. That is 1 decimal place. If it is 100th position, 1/100, you move it 2 places. 2 places. If it is 1,000, you move it 3 places. Are we together? Are we together? Are we together? Now you see here,
Yes.
you see down here, just a minute.
Yes.
I give you the rules here. 1/10 of a number, move the decimal point 1 place to the left. You see, when you are dividing by 10, 1/10, this is 10. You move the decimal point 1 place to the left. When you are dividing by 100, 1/100 of a number, move the decimal point 2 places to the left. It moves 2 places to the left. So I want us to try this simple exercise again. I want us to do this exercise. You see this exercise here. I want you to do number 1. Write the numbers that are 1/10 and 1/100 of 30.84. In other words, I want you to divide 30.84 divided by 1/10 and 30.84 divided by 1/100. What will you get? You have 1 minute.